Oh. Hey y'all, welcome to my buzz. I'm Laiya, hello, and I apologize for my appearance today. As you can tell, I have been handicapped by my friend Damon, his reckless driver, but I'm gonna be alright, don't worry. Alright, so let's talk buzz, shall we? Because things are happening and you wanna know. Pete Wentz and Ashley Simpson, if you care, they're having a little girl. They just announced that on Calm. She's just starting to look pregnant. Did y'all know, okay, in that video, Live and Die in LA, that's the place to be. That was my, yo. Anyway, the car that Tupac is in, when it's, you know, the convertible and he's riding or whatever, it's a Jaguar, and don't you know they are auctioning it on eBay. Starting bid is $40,000, so I wonder how they can validate that, though. Like, couldn't it just be any Jag? I was eBay. I'm worried about eBay. I don't know. Hey, so how about this joke? Jasleen from America's Next Top Model and Young Bird. Did you know? Did you know? Well, obviously he doesn't like dark butts because he's with Jasleen. Actually, obviously he doesn't like any butts because we all know that Jasleen, she like, oh, psh. You know how somebody ran up on you, and that's why she flat in the back. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, word on the street is that they have now broken up. They say that he dumped her. Wow. Oh, they're both 22. Did you know that? Jasleen, 22. He 22. Wow, that's interesting. So, yeah, they were dating for like 2 months. And, yeah. So, let's talk Philly buzz. Because I don't know if you heard the buzz today at around 4:45. But Larry Minty. Y'all remember Larry? If I got to show this, y'all just take the picture one more time. Larry Minty. He used to be an anchor on CBS. Remember? He used to always wear too much makeup. And he was an anchor with Alicia Lane. Remember the overly pretty girl who, you know, got locked up because she was in New York and wanted to call some female cop D-word. Well, anyway, so remember all the buzz on it? Like, you know, Alicia Lane gets fired, da-da-da-da-da. Well, how about Larry Minty has now pled guilty to, like, going into her email? Yes, guilty. Look, I see you looking, Tyrese. It's very interesting. And not only is he guilty of that, but how about they say that Larry Minty is the sole source of all the leaks on the Alicia Lane story. Is that not ill? Don't trust your co-workers. And don't be, you know, making your password simple. Put a letter on, a number on the end, something, because a gap, a little underscore, that always confuse them. Oh, so let's discuss. Now, I don't watch Grey's Anatomy, but I have a theory, right? Now, we all know the situation that happened with Isaiah Washington and TK, you know, the gay gentleman. So, if you haven't heard lately, Katherine Heigl was supposed to be nominated for an Emmy, but she pulled out because she was like, I don't think I should be nominated because, and if you don't know, Katherine Heigl, the girl from Knocked Up. Okay, anyway, she said, I don't think I should be nominated because I barely had any lines this year. Well, we all know that Grey's Anatomy was created by Shonda Rhimes, a black woman, right? And we also know that if you watch, like, the tape of, like, when Isaiah Washington made that famous statement or whatever, she was kind of, like, in awe, but not mad. She was like, you could tell they're kind of like homies. So my theory is that because Katherine Heigl was all vocal about how she felt about Isaiah Washington, how wrong he was, Chandra was like, you know what, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna get you. And that's how she got her. She didn't give her no lines on the new season. And now I think it's about to be a wrap for the whole show. Hey, so Bobby Brown got a new show. Remember he had that show on the CMT channel and he did that challenge with all those other people who were trying to be country music stars. Well, now he's doing a spinoff with some of his castmates. Maureen McCormick, y'all know that's Marsha Brady, and Carney Wilson, you know, Wilson and Phillips. And they're going to operate a bed and breakfast. Should be an interesting show. Actually, I had a quote from Bobby. And Tony, you gave me that quote, and it was really funny, and I wanted to read it to the people. And I don't have my stuff at all. Excuse me. Kids, always be prepared. Y'all, you know, CNN Black in America, right? July 23rd, 24th. Log on to the blog to see the preview. Okay. But anyway, he had made this funny statement. I'll find it a little later, or maybe I won't. Anyway, the show is coming on. Speaking of shows to look forward to, I'm so excited because Tisha Campbell is back on TV, and this time she's singing. Cause y'all know, like, that's how she started. Remember her Hairspray with Tashina Arnold? They were like the backup dancers. Anyway, and remember Rags to Riches back in the day? It was a really good TV show on NBC. I watch way too much TV. She's gonna play a mail carrier by day and a rock musician by night. Now I've seen the preview for the show. Actually, her co-star is really funny. It's the blonde chick from Mad TV that make all the crazy faces with the blue eyes. She's funny as hell. And the show is centered around her, of course. You know, the white girl. But it's cool because she actually plays. It's like about these older women who come back and want to have a band. And the show is called Rita Rocks. I got it. And she said she's going to be in there singing, so I cannot wait. I love what Tisha Campbell said. Come on, because y'all know that what was it? What was the one I was talking about earlier? Antonio Tracina and Tisha did. Don't ask my neighbor. It was on the Sprung soundtrack. Look how big Miley Cyrus. Look how big Miley, I'm sorry. Well, then adjust it, Antonio. You know I don't know what I'm doing. You behind the camera. That's Miley. Look how big she is. If you watch current episodes of Ron's House, that little girl is not that big right now, so that's just ill, right? Because she got the legs now. Another thing, I think DMX was locked up for BD. I say that because he was arrested on July 19th, my daddy's birthday. That's a shame. In a mall because they say that he had went to a clinic under another name and he had raked up a $7,500 bill and he never paid it. But we all know a man going to the clinic under another name. My question is, what kind of disease he got that took $7,500? I know. Yo, so remember this song? Double your flavor, double your fun. No, that's extra. What extra sugar? What's double mint? Anyway, Chris Brown and Neo about to do the new Wrigley's remixes to all the songs. What's double mint? Double flavor. Anyway, figure it out. They doing the new Jones. You don't know it either, Antonio, but you young. I'll let you go with that one. Oh, and Isaiah Washington said he down with gay marriage now, just so you know. Oh, and Nas is going to be #1 this week. We look forward to that. No, he won't sell 1 million, but can you help him? Can we get to like 500? 400? 300? Because they're saying like 150. But it doesn't matter because hip-hop is alive. Look at little Tiana. She's modeling for Diesel. That's Tiana Taylor. Look at her. She is very gifted for a child of such age. Don't you think? That looks heavy. Y'all was thinking it. I mean, damn. Technically, if you look at this picture, that bra don't come in her size because that is all falling out on the sides. You see that? But she a pretty girl. And I think she's integral. So Pharrell is, so I told y'all a couple weeks ago that I had heard that Lil Birdie said that Pharrell was having a baby. Well, now all the media outlets are reporting that he is with child, his girlfriend. I just want to clear something up, you know, because I'm a bigger woman. The stories are reporting that he impregnated some model looking like chick. And she's not, okay? She's a regular looking girl, which is really why I always had a love for Pharrell because, like, do y'all remember that time when I told y'all I interviewed him and I went to the Four Seasons and he was in his hotel room with a girl? Well, that girl, she looked just like me. She was like my complexion and she was wearing glasses and she was even from DC because she knew my ex-boyfriend. It's okay, because one day I'm gonna have a family too. I'm gonna wrap the, but why you laughing? It's not funny. I hope this blood dripping out my eye. Cause you know I got problems. Okay. Can we put the buzz? I don't got nothing else. Where's Pharrell? Did you put him on my board? What is he? Oh my God. Antonio. We're gonna work on that for tomorrow. Where's Pharrell?